Hello, everybody, and welcome to a quick episode here of Classic Cars and Guitars podcast, coming to you from my shop here in Clio, Cook's Classics. Just want to apologize. Tonight was our car cruising night, but Mother Nature had different plans for us, so me and Randy thought we'd just go over some things real quick since we're here together. We're going to talk about things we got going on coming up this Saturday. I'm going to let Randy take that over because it's his event out there in Emily City. We will be part of it, doing a show from there, but Randy, what do we got going on Saturday?
Boy, a whole lot. It's actually Saturday and Sunday being the 2 days.
Right.
It's going to be a fun event out there in Emily City at the fairgrounds, which is the Eastern Michigan Fairgrounds in Emily City. Easy to get to. It's right off 69, just north on 23, north on 53 off of 69 in that, but really easy to find. But it's going to be hot rods, motorcycles, monster trucks, fun zone for the kids, and a whole lot more. We got live music playing. Actually, I just talked to Billy Morris from the band Warrant. He's going to be playing that night, Saturday night. We do have a beer tent out there.
Are they doing Warrant's music?
He's going to be doing a little bit of everything in that. So it's, that whole 80s thing. I think they do some Rat, they do Warrant, they do Quiet Riot, stuff like that. But he's coming in from Cleveland, and he's going to be playing that night. But we do have a beer tent. We have food trucks. We have vendors, and then on Sunday, we got a pinup girl contest going to be happening. And then right after that will be the awards presentation for both the cars and the motorcycles. And the event is called the Michigan Custom Hot Rod and Bike Fest. So it's going to be a fun time. And you're going to be out there on Saturday. And
what's it cost to get in?
$10 to get in. And right now you can, and I've been giving away a bunch of tickets, but right now you can go to the website, and it is www.car-bike-fest and get a 2-day pass for $15. So you save a little bit, and it's free parking, kids 12 and under free, veterans free, and active military personnel free, as long as you can prove, have ID, proper ID.
Yeah, it's also a family event. I mean, are the little pedal guys still coming?
Oh yeah, Tiny Turbos. They're going to be there with those power wheels. We got an area for them. They're going to be doing the kids where they can race around in those little power wheels.
Is that all day, or is that only a certain time?
There's a whole schedule on the website, and so it is certain times.
So they're going to do it multiple times a day?
Yeah, absolutely. And same with the monster truck rides. That's Jacoby Motorsports is bringing in their Cerebus monster truck. It's been over at Auto City, but they'll be doing monster truck rides. And then the guest that we had on a few weeks ago, Amy and Jim, with the Little Miss Radioactive is going to be out there, and she's going to go out there and smash some cars. And got Jim's Auto and Truck Recycling bringing out some cars to smash in the arena. So she'll be putting on a show, and it was awesome to have them part of the show a few weeks ago. Man.
Are the monster trucks crushing cars too?
I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to talk them into it, but being that they're doing the rides, they don't want to wreck the trucks in turn two. They want to make sure to do the rides. But I still got it out there for other trucks that are more than welcome. It's tough though. With the summer season and that's the season of monster trucking for the fairs and all.
Is that the ones that actually got the rows of seats in the back?
Yeah.
With the ladder on the back?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
You climb in, you get strapped in. It costs a few bucks, and
I gotta take my grandkids there on that.
Oh yeah, kids love it. Adults love it. I love it. It's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the vendors too, I got to say we got some really cool vendors. Dion, who I spoke with today, and we'll talk more about Dion off air and that. But we talked about bringing him on as a guest on the show. Dion,
I talked to him out there at Dead Pedals. He said he'd do it.
And that, so we were talking about that today, and that. But he's going to be out there, and he's giving away this incredible creation of an engine, a small block motor with a blower in that. But he's going to be giving that away to the most radical metal, and it's his choice.
I saw that on his Facebook.
Yeah. So, and we do have a Facebook page for this. Again, it's the Michigan Custom Hot Rod and Bike Fest, and there's a Facebook page there. We're updating things. We've been doing ticket giveaways and that too. If you comment and that, you get chosen. If it's the right one. And for you talked about admission, it's $10 for the general public, and it's free parking, like I mentioned. And that, but if you're bringing a car to show, you show up there, and it's $10 cash for the. And I want to explain this because people think it's $10 each day. Let's say you come on Saturday. You pay your $10. You're going to get a dash, not placard. I do have dash placards for the first 100 registered, but you'll get a dash card, and that card goes in your dash, and it's going to have your number and information on it. I'm sure the hot rod people know what I'm talking about. Then if you want to leave on Saturday and then come back on Sunday, make sure to bring that card with you because that's going to be your pass to get back in on Sunday without being charged a second fee. Now, if you can't make it on Saturday, I was in Lapeer at the car show the other evening, Monday night or Monday evening, and there's a few saying, "Hey, I got something going on Saturday. I can't do it." You can come on Sunday and pay the $10, and you can still be a part of the show. There will be judging both days, but when it's final said and done, it will be a tally of who's the best, top 25 and best of show. And the other thing is, it is oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. It is top 25 best of show. Oh, but you have to be there to win, to accept the award. If you're not there,
So are the awards only on Sunday?
only on Sunday. Yep.
So if you're there on Saturday, you can judge a car and still be in the running for Sunday
Yeah, but you'd have to be back on Sunday.
to get the award.
Yeah, to get the award.
What if is there security there if people want to leave their car for the 2 days?
They can do that, and that is totally fenced in. It's secured, so when we lock it up, it is locked up, and the vendors will be staying. The cars, they can leave them there. They can leave. I just talked to a guy. He's coming from Maryland, and he hasn't been in Imlay City since 1989, and he's bringing his ride over. And I said, wait a minute, it says Maryland. I got a Maryland phone number. He's like, I'm coming from Maryland, haven't been back since '89. I'm going to come to your event. It's like, wow, that's pretty darn cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and they got a few car clubs that are coming out. Yeah, I know that. I saw a couple of the cast iron cruisers have signed up.
There were supposed to be a few here tonight that actually contacted me if they were coming. Actually, one of the guys on the show last night from the band was a cast iron cruiser.
Oh, really?
They said a group of them were planning on coming out here tonight. He goes, "You think you're going to have it?" I said, "If it's raining, I doubt if guys will come."
Yeah.
But the people stopped by today, ones with the 55, 56 Ford with the fat tire Ford.
Oh, yeah.
You want to know if we're doing it tonight? They wanted to come, but I said, if it's raining, I doubt it.
Yeah, Mother Nature wins on this. Any of the outdoor events.
It sounds like all week too.
But all week. But I did check the weather for this weekend, and Saturday looks really good. Sunday looks pretty good, except when it gets to the evening. But I think we should be done probably about 4 or 5 o'clock. Probably about 5 o'clock. I think we should be done on Sunday. Gates open at 10 o'clock for the public. Parking opens at 9, so there's plenty of time to get your car parked, get there, get situated if you have a stroller or that. But gates to the event actually open at 10 o'clock.
And that $10 covers both days?
No, for the public, that's $10 each day.
I gotcha.
If you're coming back in that. But I've given away so many tickets. You've given away tickets.
I've given away a lot.
I have given away a whole lot. But it's a family event. It's going to be fun. It's the fairgrounds. When I was out there, I haven't been out there in years, but the fairgrounds, it's got a lot of blacktop, and all the cars are going to be parked on blacktop. The motorcycles will be kind of in an area right across there. The way it's set up, and I can't describe it exactly, but cars will be on one side, motorcycles on the other, and it's kind of centralized around the beer tent. The stage will be facing that, so when the band plays, if you're at the beer tent or you're standing around your car, you're going to be able to.
Is there music all day?
We've got DJ Dell. He's the Ameripolitan award-winning rockabilly DJ, and he's going to be there both days. And Dell, they call him the Aztec Werewolf, but he's doing a show tonight actually on rockabillyradio.net, and he's probably going to talk about the show, but he will be there. And then Vehicle City Vixens, who you've had on your show at the station, Fanny is going to be hosting the Pinup Girl Contest, and that's going to be on Sunday.
Nice.
And so there will be music. And on Sunday, we also have the David Asher Band. It's a reggae band, and they're it's a nice Sunday atmosphere, where it's not going to be, thrash and rock and that. So
what time's the beer tent open?
11 o'clock.
Okay.
Gates open at 10.
Music at 11 o'clock. They can listen to DJ until.
DJ will be playing music at 10 o'clock when the gates open.
And what time does Billy go on?
Billy goes on, I want to say the first set is at 7 o'clock on Saturday night, 7 o'clock, and then he does another one at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
I think it's something like that. But yeah, and Billy, I talked to Billy today. He's hyped up about it. He's going to come in here and he's going to do the cool music, the good old 80s, that a lot of us grew up with. And the Reasons to Ride Motorcycle magazine is the one doing the motorcycle portion. I got to give them a major shout out because they partnered with us and also Fun Fest events. So it's kind of a group of us put this together. It started out just going to be a car show, and then it got to snowball into what we've created. But Reasons to Ride Motorcycle magazine, they're based out of Ohio, but they do stuff down in Daytona and Pennsylvania. I was talking to the owner today, Derek, and he's working on some things for out in Vegas with being an MC for, I won't give away too much, but an MC for an event out there. So he's all over. He's very well noted. But Reasons to Ride Motorcycle Magazine, and they got a Facebook page and a website as well. And now the motorcycle registration is separate. That's his deal. And I think it's a little bit more, and I think you get like a T-shirt or something, but that's all on his website. You can get the links through our website, but that is all him. I'm just the hot rod guy.
Okay.
But it's going to be fun, and we'll get a spot out there for you, and can have Katie come out.
Yeah, we'll do some interviews and stuff, and probably talk to some car guys, kind of like we do at our cruise ins here.
Yeah.
I would say we'll just go up to certain cars that we catch our eye and stuff, and I would say just do like we do it here.
I totally agree, and I got to say that from the pre-registrations that are in there already, I said the ones that are pre-registered do get the first 100 get a dash black. I'm already at 66, so the pre-register, and you don't have to pre-register. I'm just getting a gauge on who's, people have called me and it's like, man, if I'm pre-registered and do I have to pre-register? And it's like, no, you don't. You can show up and figure it out. And if you show up, you show up. But we do want people there before 10 o'clock because there's going to be public open, and we don't want cars driving around really in the grounds and that. But from 8 o'clock is when the registration gate opens, and it's right on the side street there. There'll be signage. But 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock is when we're accepting the vehicles. And we'll, of course, keep it open a little bit later than that. But that's when we want to get everybody in and parked and that. But again, it's $10 per vehicle. And there's some cool rides that already signed up. I've checked them out, and it's like there's a little bit of, custom stuff. There's hot rod stuff. There's, like I said, the guy coming from Maryland, he's got a cool ride, and nice. I'm not going to give away any of the rides, and it's a little bit of everything. This is wide open, any make, model, year, and that it's wide open. It's not like the indoor show.
That's the way it should be, really. I think this only 72 and older, and I don't understand why them guys are doing that. Because
I do that for the indoor show because I'm limited on.
Well,
space.
I understand that, but I'm just saying, like these local car shows outside, that
Yeah, you got tons of space.
We've already chased the kids away from. Afford this stuff.
Yeah.
You got to bring them around.
Yep.
You got to get them with the families.
And that's why we wanted to incorporate. I got dunk tanks by Josh, even though he's not doing dunk tanks, but he's bringing in the bounce house and stuff.
You're not going to do a dunk tank?
No,
no. I would definitely buy some balls.
Somebody said, it's like, you should have done a dunk tank and you get in it. It's like, I don't know. Maybe the next one.
You might have made more than you will on the car show.
Right. That's a very good point. But
probably from the shop.
Yeah. And a few others out there that'd be like, oh boy. Thing is, they'd probably be trying to throw the balls right at me instead of trying to dunk me. But
yeah, they got a cage.
But right. I've actually done that before, believe it or not. And I had people when they'd stand, because I would do the whole insult thing, it's like, man, looks like you got a pretty good arm. And the guy'd be like, well, thanks. It's like, no, I was talking to her. And but I had some people that when I was done and I got up, it's like, man, you were kind of rude to people. It's like, yeah, you want to egg them on. You want to have it to where they throw it.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, high and dry. But it was a lot of fun. I did it for a fundraiser, and I was all dressed up in goofiness and that. It was a lot of fun. But anyway, he's bringing bounce houses for the kids. Like I said, the tiny turbos going to be there with the power wheels and the monster truck rides, and we got food. The full selection of food. Little Caesars is bringing their trailer out, so there's going to be pizza, nice. But we got barbecue and we got taco stuff going on. So a little bit of, and the beer tent that's going to have a full variety of drinks and that. Even doing frozen drinks in case the ladies or guys want to have, frozen margarita or something.
Nice.
So I don't drink myself, but want to have it accommodating for that. But as I said, right now I'm nearing the 70 mark with pre-registered motorcycles. They just did a thing at Ray C's this past weekend and had a good turnout there, and they were promoting that. So this should be a pretty good event.
Is Ray C's involved in your show?
Ray C's is going to have a display there as well.
Oh, my buddy might be out there then, Matt.
Got it.
Because he works at Ray C's.
This episode of Classic Cars and Guitars is brought to you by Voyager Vibes Travel Agency. Ready to turn your travel dreams into unforgettable memories? Let Voyager Vibes Travel Agency take the stress out of planning and put the excitement back into your next adventure. Whether you're planning a family vacation, adults-only getaway, group trip, sports travel, social club excursion, or the perfect cruise, Voyager Vibes has you covered. Founded by a former event organizer who knows how to create amazing experiences, Voyager Vibes specializes in stress-free planning and unforgettable adventures. Located in Grand Blanc and proudly partnered with Gateway Travel, Start your journey today at traveljoy.com or find them on Facebook.
Welcome back, everybody. We just want to give a shout out to what we got going on. As everyone knows, today we got rained out for our car cruise. But our next car cruise is going to be July 14th here at the shop. So make sure you guys all come out. I know a lot of them are people were bummed out. People stopped by here today wanting to come to the cruise, but like I said, we can't, predict Mother Nature. But another thing too, like we were just talking about it, in between segments here. We had a young man in here the other day, a 16-year-old that got this Corvette given to him by his dad, a 77 Corvette. And it was so nice to see how excited this kid was about old car, because we don't get it in here too often. And I mean, we did stuff on the car too we didn't even charge the kid for.
That's awesome.
Because just to see it was awesome. I mean, and the kid's like, I got to pick it up before it starts raining because the wipers don't work either.
Got it.
But I mean, just to see the joy on that kid's face to have an old car like that, and that's the kind of stuff I like seeing at a car show and a car cruise.
Absolutely.
But and another thing too, everyone, I don't know if anyone heard me on the Fox last night. We had Keith Jennings from Hyper and some guys from the Corona Road Bar there. If you guys want to get on the radio show or the podcast, just get a hold of us here at the shop, 810-640-7550, or just email me, bill@cooksdiesel.com, or you can go on the Facebook, Classic Cars, or
Cooks Classics.
Cooks Classic Cars and Guitars
Facebook, yep.
Facebook page. You can get to us through there. Katie answers everything. She'll get you going. But we'd love to have you. This is what it's about. And Keith last night was telling me how nice it was to have someone that's finally done something with these local bands, because no one did it. And he goes, it figures it's you that figured it out, Bill, just do it. And I was just telling him how the show kind of started as a joke between me and Frank. And now the ratings and stuff on it, and how they do that, viewers and all that, and the podcast is doing great. The show is doing great on the Fox. We've actually just hired a girl to go out and talk about it to, for sponsorship and stuff. So like any of you guys want to get on there and, do a sponsorship with us, it's probably the cheapest, most bang for your buck, the most talk about you're going to get anywhere on any kind of broadcast or anything. If you saw how much you'd be getting recognized between the podcast and the radio show, you're not going to get nothing this cheap.
And it's 103.9 the Fox.
103.9 the Fox.
Plenty.
And like I say, if you look at the views we're getting already, we've done, 7 podcasts?
Yeah.
I mean, we're averaging. I mean, just the one we did from the car show,
Yeah.
the car cruise last month, that thing's got like 1,800 views
That's awesome.
on a car show.
Yeah.
I mean,
But the car community's out there. I mean, you see it everywhere.
we definitely hit the right
what
spot.
They get? 2,000 cars they park in that lot over there,
Right.
and probably 10,000 people in attendance, if not more.
I mean, just the response that we're getting from this, and we've only started this the first year. I never imagined it. I don't even imagine doing it.
Yeah, I think that car community is out there. It's and just getting back to it with the next event here at Cooks Classics, that is a Tuesday night, just so people know.
Yep.
The July 14th is a Tuesday night, because we've been doing them on Wednesdays, but that one's going to be on a Tuesday, and that on July 14th. 10-10-1.
North Saginaw Road,
North Saginaw.
Clio.
And but it's an awesome setup. But again, getting back to it with the car community and the car shows, and that I think there's so much going on with that, and with car shows and car people, the car community.
Oh, and there's nothing that goes better than, cars and guitars.
Yeah,
The musicians. Exactly. I mean, you look at
Music.
most of the famous musicians; they're all car guys. And I mean, you look at, what is that? Stacey David on TV. I mean, if you look at his Upper Floor and his TV
Gears.
show, it's all music.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
he's a guitar player.
Back in the 50s, it was that whole music scene with the cars and that, but it has carried on. Look at Sammy Hagar, Can't Drive 55. It's still, music and cars go hand in hand.
He's a car nut. I mean, there's all car nuts. And the show is doing so well, and I'm so proud. Like my daughter, I mean,
By the way, it does a fabulous, incredible job.
The editing and the videos that she's doing, and
Totally.
the web page, everything, flyers. Katie, hats off to you.
Yeah, I gotta
Great
say,
job.
sitting here talking, that's the easy part. You got the hard part, and she's behind the cameras right now. But
Well, me and her did a show one night on the Fox, talking about us working together.
Yeah.
Which was really cool.
And what is her business again? I know it's
Katie does photography, Katie G Photography. So
There you go.
anyone too, we'll plug her if you guys need any kind of weddings done or photography, or soon it might be video editing too.
Just another
But,
thing on the plate,
you know.
It's like, besides being a worker here and a mom and everything else.
Yeah, I mean, and people don't realize, we're not doing the podcast now, just the radio. I mean, we're a full-fledged diesel shop,
Yeah.
restoration shop, classic car shop. I mean, I switched my clothes just to do this podcast in the car show tonight.
Yeah, worked all day, do this,
You
and
know.
then let's go home, be, a father or
But we just
husband.
feel that it's needed, and
Yeah.
like I say, the response that we've gotten so far has just been insane. And
Yeah.
I got to thank all the people for that. I mean, I can't tell you the responses that we've got.
I was just going to say
So-
that for the people that showed up for the car show, the people that have, volunteered to come out here and be part of the podcast, whether it's, Tattoo Rod or, John Avey, the list goes on and on, the Dead Pedal, Justin and Corianne, and that it's awesome that they come out here and do that. But again, that car community is, and we got some good plans planned out. Won't
Oh,
give it
yeah.
away right now, but there's some good guests that will be coming up here in the weeks to come. And
And I think probably too,
It'll be a
that as
good summer.
we've thought about it, we'll probably get some kind of dash plaques made for, the season. Because like I say, we're not doing an award show here and that stuff.
Right.
It's just basically, like we call it Car Church, just come out and hang out and talk. But I think we're gonna get something made up just to give the people
a little souvenir
something.
type thing. Yeah. To commemorate that you were here and that. But let's go back and look who I was here for the shows and all that. But no, I think that's a great idea.
And also now, we're on Spotify and Apple,
Yeah,
the podcast.
that's pretty awesome.
Not the radio show, but the podcast is on Spotify and Apple. And if you look, Katie, correct me if I'm wrong, but when they look at the link, it shows a cartoon version of who was on the show.
Yes,
And if you look at Randy's new profile picture,
right.
you'll see him.
And it's great. I got to say, they look awesome. I know it's themed off the Peanuts.
And they look like the people that were on the show. If you look at them,
Yeah,
I've sent it to
I like
everyone
how
that's been on the
young I
show.
look.
Right?
But no, that's absolutely awesome. But again, it is something that just started out. I mean, you said, "Hey, man, want to do something together?" And I said, "Yeah." And it snowballed into something. I know I got many events coming up going into July. I got up and down the 69 concourse there per se, with Imlay City being the first one. Then it's going to be, then I go down to Woodhaven, July 12th. That's for the Uncle Sam Jam. The 18th is going to be out in Port Huron for the Keels and Wheels, which is in collaboration with the Blue Water Festival. But there's also the Port Huron to Mackinac boat race happening that same day. Be great to have a podcast from out there because that's going to be a whole lot going on. There's a few others that are going to be coming out there doing some social media stuff. And then the 25th, I'll be over there at the Goodles at the St. Clair County Fair. And
Yeah, my dad used to live in Goodles.
yeah, we talked about that. But so I got some things coming up. Then the Spectacular, which is October 17th and 18th. You'll be there down there at the Vibe Credit Union Showplace
Yep,
in
we'll be doing
Novi.
a show down there.
Indoor show, and that's going to be awesome. You can register your car for that right now too, shinyrustshow.com. And but so there's a lot going on this summer with
Yeah, we're doing a lot
podcasts.
together. I mean, so
You're doing your shows over there at the 103.9 The Fox, and that's been going really well with the bands.
and next week I'm on the radio Tuesday and Thursday. So
Who are your guests,
Tuesday, the 23rd, we have Half Step Down. I believe those guys are out of the Brighton area.
Okay.
They're coming on. And then Thursday, this girl was referred to me through Lonnie Ray, which is an awesome musician, songwriter here in town. Her name is Glenn Brook,
Okay.
and she sent me some samples of her music. And I tell you what, she's got a beautiful voice, and it's her own music, which I
Awesome.
love it when they do their own music.
Originals. Yeah.
That's kind of what, and that's what Keith was saying last night on the show. He goes, no one is allowed to come on and play the originals.
Yeah. It
They
used
want
to
us to hear
be
covers.
back in the day. You could throw in a cassette or mail a cassette in. And
And I didn't realize it, but the Corona Bark, as Keith was explaining last night, he likes to play just originals. That's why
Oh.
most of the bands, he said, that come in there, he says they want them playing originals, and Keith wants them to play originals.
awesome.
But he said most of the bars around here want cover bands.
Yeah. They want that to where the people know and they can get up
Right.
and dance to Moni Moni or whatever the
Exactly.
case is.
So the locomotion, all that stuff.
Right.
But
That's awesome.
that's like I'm saying. So, not to repeat it, but guys, if you want to get on 103.9, if you want to get on a podcast, you car clubs, car builders, automotive related, or just because you got a car and you want to do a story that how you got the car from your dad or your grandpa, inherited it, we want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Come on the show. And on your band, you want to come play live music on the Fox. You want to
Acoustic.
come on for an hour? No, we've had electric too.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we figured it out.
Right on.
So if you
okay.
want to come on, get a hold of us. We want to see you. We want to hear you. But as far as anything else going on,
Just going to be this weekend. Looking forward to the Emily City Show, the Michigan Custom Hot Rod and Bike Fest.
and we will be there.
Yeah, and then we'll take it from there and see who we can have on as a guest and see all the activity going on there. Because as I said, we got monster trucks, we got the tiny turbos. It'd be cool to maybe get you in one of those little power wheels.
I would do it.
I know I can't do it because I wouldn't be able to get out of it. I'd be able to get in it, but not out.
Maybe they could pull me behind on a skateboard or something. I'll do it.
No,
And if, like I say, we're gonna, probably interview guys cars that we catch, and if you want to come up and see us and say, hey, will you do something on us?
Yeah.
Let us, just have the story ready. And if you want to really ensure that your car is going to get on the show, make sure you have some chocolate.
there you go, a little bribery. But also to come up on July 14th, because we went out in the parking lot, did a few interviews and that. I know there was a few people.
I can't believe that little show got 1,700 hits.
Yeah, that's
That's
awesome.
crazy.
No, that's awesome.
I love it. I love
good,
this.
man.
This is great. This is really growing, and we just got to appreciate the people and thank them for.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be doing nothing.
Nope, exactly. In fact, thanking people again. Want to thank the veterans and the active military personnel that are out there to give us our freedoms to do what we do and what we get to do in America here, to have hot rod shows and that man and machine type thing, even woman man and machine type thing.
Right.
But,
And there are so many
appreciate
women with cars now.
yeah, there is.
I mean, you go to the car shows and the women with the cars, I love it. It's,
Yeah.
To see and like when, when the Arns were out here,
Yeah,
a husband and wife team like that was just awesome.
Yep.
I mean, that is awesome.
totally.
And she's driving it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And I got to say, I know another one that's more downriver in that, but she's got a little red Falcon, and I'm telling you, this Falcon is unbelievable. It's got a big blower motor, but it says on the license plate, hers,
Right.
and she drives it. So,
But before we sign off, guys, this
Yep.
is just a quick show to kind of go over some things we're doing because we got canceled tonight due to the weather. But we will see you out at Emily City on Saturday and Sunday. We will be there on Saturday. Gates open at 10. Me and Randy will be talking to people, and Katie and me will be going around interviewing. I'm sure Randy will do some too.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be busy, but we'll fit it in.
and I'll be there both days. So if you want to come over and say hey or whatever, but come on out, pre-register if you want. Again, the website is www.car-bike-fest.com, and all the information's there, the schedule. You can buy advanced tickets, you can pre-register your car, and everything's there. So
So we'll see you Saturday.
yeah.
Thanks, guys.